last night of anticipating that the Heat at home were going to have to fight fire with physical fire. So you knew going in, I think you had to anticipate as a crew that it's going to go there, and you've got to keep it from going there with what I would call preventive officiating, where you just got to send the message quickly, early on, I'm not going to put up with that nonsense or that nonsense, and we're going to keep it right here. We're not going to go over the edge, because it could have gotten out of control last night on both sides. Stephen A. made a good point that maybe the officiating contributed to the frustration of the Bulls, but don't you agree that you do have to anticipate the tone of the game going into the game?
Skip, you know what? You and I are on the same page today. Exactly right. If you don't anticipate the tone of the game, what I like to say is you prepare for the worst and hope for the best. You're preparing for a physical matchup. You're preparing for certain matchups. If it doesn't happen, if it doesn't come to fruition, then that's fine. But you have to be prepared, because if it does happen and you're not ready, I really can't imagine, Skip, if for some reason these officials didn't take care of business last night, I can't imagine where the game would have went early in the game, because I really think they would have totally lost control. So I'm on the same page with you, Skip, and not with Stephen A. this time.
Thank you.
I appreciate the both of you being on the same page with one another. It's so touching. But let me ask you this question, okay? I was watching the Golden State, Steve Javie, I was watching the Golden State San Antonio game last night. There was a point in time where obviously that wasn't as physical of a matchup. It wasn't as contentious. And I think this is the point that I'm trying to allude to, because I'm really not talking about last night's game as much as I'm talking about what I've seen by and large this season. I remember when Ezeli got called for a foul, and all he did was jump up and say, "Ooh, no, that's it." And the next thing you know, he gets teed up. There was no fighting. There was no physicality.